which doesn't bother me.
The House will come to order.
The second week of the 2021 legislative session is in the books. The House began the week by thwarting another attempt by House Republicans to end Governor Tim Walz's peacetime emergency powers. During Monday's floor session, House Minority Leader Kurt Daudt unsuccessfully proposed that his resolution to end the governor's powers be brought to the House floor, rather than go through the committee process. The vote against was 69 to 63.
This is about making sure the legislature is a co-equal branch of government and that the governor works with, consults with, and that we pass legislation to help Minnesotans respond to COVID and recover from COVID the way we normally do, with the legislature and the governor working together. That is absolutely what this is about.
It was the latest in a series of attempts from House Republicans to end the governor's emergency powers. Governor Walz's latest extension of his peacetime emergency order, issued this week, will run through February 12th. Most House committees and divisions met this week, and as is typical for the beginning of session, many featured introductions, overviews, and presentations. On Tuesday, the House Education Finance Committee heard testimony from several high school students about their frustrations with distance learning brought on by the pandemic and the impact it is having on their lives.
COVID has taken a large impact on my personal learning. Due to staff figuring out the logistics of switching to online school, attention has been taken away from the material taught, and the usual workload has increased a lot compared to when we were in-person school.
We are in need of more resources and aid, especially in greater Minnesota. Because as we move further away from urban centers, access to technology, resources, and testing decreases in more rural areas. Not only that, but students who don't have access to technology are not receiving a quality education and the ability to thrive.
Two newly created House divisions met for the first time Wednesday. The House Behavioral Health Policy Division is expected to focus on meeting the mental health needs of Minnesotans, which includes helping those battling addiction and substance abuse. Representative Peter Fisher chairs the division.
Big problem of what we have with people who have got addiction issues, mental health issues, is that we've never properly built that system to take care of and address their needs. And one of the hopes that I have over the next 2 years is, as we're working together, is be able to advance policies and address the issues out there so that we can start building that system out much more robustly than it is now. I do understand that we're not going to be able to get that done in 2 years. This is something that's going to take longer than that, but I'm hoping that we can get a lot done in the next 2 years to help move that forward.
The House Preventing Homelessness Division received a presentation from the Minnesota Interagency Council on Homelessness that detailed the number of individuals who are experiencing homelessness throughout the state. While numbers are down overall, there are still many people and families experiencing homelessness in Minnesota. Representative Aisha Gomez chairs the division.
I really believe firmly that we're people who are impacted by issues are the best experts on their own lives. And so I'm really committed to us as a group hearing from people who have or are currently experiencing homelessness, to centering their voices and trying to help our systems be more responsive to their actual needs based on what they're telling us, not on our preconceived notions of what that is.
Members capped off the week by adopting the permanent rules of the House for the next 2 years. Passing 104 to 27 Thursday, the rules, for example, set the committee structure and guidelines under which the House will move bills, conduct votes, and debate. For more nonpartisan coverage on the Minnesota House of Representatives, check out our Session Daily work on the House website at house.mn/sessiondaily.